Hello, beautiful. How are you? So, I got a question about how to sell $100,000 coaching offers or other high ticket coaching offers without having a sales call. You guys know my take on sales conversations. You need to have them. And there's another way you can sell your coaching offers when they're super high ticket, like $100,000, without having an actual sales conversation. And I'm going to dive deep into that today and give you an example of what one looks like so that you can start selling your $100,000 coaching offer or $1 million coaching offer today. So here goes. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Dabo. I'm a high ticket business coach and I support spiritual women coaches to co-create profitable high ticket coaching boutiques so that they can serve deeply at a deeper level and scale to multiple six-figure months or their first $1 million or second or third $1 million within 18 months. I'm also the creator of the Divine Intuitive Millionaire experience. So here goes. How do you sell a $100,000 coaching offer or a $250,000 coaching offer without getting on a call with someone? It's super simple. I call it the sales bridge method. And my coach taught me this in 2017, I believe. And I've been using it since, but on and off. I stopped using it a couple of years ago and got back into using it when I went into higher ticket coaching offers for my clients. So what is the sales bridge method? It's creating a bridge where you put the $100,000 offer out there or the $200,000 offer out there, but you create an environment where clients can have a taste of what it feels like to work with you before they get into a $100,000 coaching program with you or a $200,000 coaching program with you. For example, let's say you're a business coach and you coach clients on maybe marketing, branding, copywriting, I don't know. And you create a 3-hour or half-day VIP session or workshop where you work with clients. A small number, I would recommend not going beyond 10, okay? At most, maybe 5, depending on how deep you want to go with them. So you work with the clients one-on-one to come up with a roadmap, a blueprint, a breakdown, a deep dive into the thing that they want to create, the result they want to create in their life. Maybe it's the first step of your methodology, the first step that you help them with so they can create that result. Whatever that step is, break it down so that it can fit into a VIP day session or a workshop or whatever you want to call it. And walk them through it. Walk them through it so that they create that one result. And it is obvious at that point that for the actual outcome to happen, they either need to continue working with you or another coach or with someone else, or by themselves, maybe with a blueprint. So what does this really look like? You create your half-day VIP workshop, and let's say you have an email list. So maybe the workshop is once a month, maybe the first Monday of every month. And you send the email out and sell that workshop to your list or in your DMs or on Facebook if you're on social media. I'm not on social media, so I use my list and I write about it on my blogs so people know about it. And I talk about it on YouTube. So you send the email to your list inviting them to work with you in that VIP day experience or that workshop so they can begin the journey, take that first step toward creating the outcome that they truly want. For example, with my clients, I work with clients in a quadrant. So it's spiritual, exponential spiritual results, exponential physical results, exponential emotional results, and the fourth thing is exponential financial results. Yes, they come to me to support them to create a high ticket coaching business so that they can quickly scale to multiple six figures or their first million or third million in 18 months. But it's not about the money. I've worked with a lot of clients who have the money, but their health is failing. They have the money, but their spiritual growth is crap. They have the money, but they're miserable, they're depressed, they're unhappy because they believed the money was going to give them the abundance or the freedom. So when I'm working with someone in a coaching program for 18 months, I'll tell you how I do mine. I've created a bridge, which I'll drop in the link below so you can see an example of my bridge, and you can use that to create yours. Use it as an example. It's fine with me. Whatever niche you're in, this works. I do it in my health coaching program because I'm a health coach, and I do it in my business coaching program too. So they come to me for these four things. And if you're not willing to work on these four areas of your life, I'm probably not going to work with you. Having a sales conversation with my clients is great, and I love sales conversations. I don't advise working with anyone without a sales conversation. But this bridge method actually is bigger than a sales conversation. So when they come into the bridge offer with me for the VIP Day workshop that I offer, I work with them. I work with them on these four areas, and we co-create the path to their 100K month or 50K month or whatever month they want, because the whole point is they want to create $1 million business. Okay, so we break it down into steps, and the step that I use is your first 100K month, and we create the roadmap, the blueprint based on their lifestyles, their individual lifestyle, what they want, their energy. I take all that into account. So the most I've ever worked with is 5 women at the same time. So I'm able to really, in those 5 hours, watch them, gauge their energy, learn how they're being, and determine, if we have a sales conversation later on, what we're going to talk about and what their needs really are before they come into a program with me. So for example, once they buy the offer, the bridge offer, once they buy that, I send them a questionnaire that has all the questions that is on the normal application to work with me in the Divine Intuitive Millionaire experience. So the bridge offer just has a sales page. You just go on there and you buy. Don't call me, don't talk to me, I don't need to hear from you. I just see the money coming to the Stripe account, and I know, okay, somebody paid for this, and we're gonna have an experience. And once they pay for that, I send an email out to them, welcoming them, of course, and asking them to fill out that questionnaire for me, which is basically my sales application. So by the time we get to the bridge offer, I know what they want or what they tell me they want. I know the outcome they're looking for. I know whether they're ready to invest now because the price is there, everything's there. I know whether they want to invest in 5 months, in 10 months, or today. So when we get into the VIP experience or workshop, whichever one you call it, I work with them based on what I see beyond what is possible. So a lot of women come to me and say, I want to create a $45,000 coaching offer. And by the end of the 4.5 hours together, they realize they've already had a $45,000 coaching offer over the last 5 years, but somehow they've been stuffing it into a $10,000 offer. And that $45,000 offer can now be expanded using their new dream bigger vision to create a $75,000 offer or $100,000 offer. So they come in there knowing we're not just going to add another zero to my offer, but we're really going to break it down, identify why this offer hasn't been working for you, what maybe needs to come into it for it to work for you. And if you don't have an offer, that's even better because you get to co-create from scratch. We get to work on mindset. We get to work on your physical goals, your emotional goals, your spirituality, because it's never about the money. It's about the life you get to step into when you have the funds, the profit, the income, to do the work that you're being called to do in the world. So from my perspective, that whole experience, the bridge, is about identity and assignment and working with your clients to really dig into their vision. That's where we create the vision in a way that no one has ever taught them was possible. So whether you're a weight loss coach, a sleep coach, an intimacy coach, a relationship coach, or a sex coach, that bridge is an opportunity to create the big vision for their offer, for your offer. And if you are a weight loss coach, is to create the big vision for her body, for her fitness, for her habits, for her self-care, for her mindset. And if you are a sleep coach, is to really dig into what's in the way of sleeping and all the work that you do, whatever your first step is, but really create that vision of when you sleep 8 hours a day, what is life like now? And where do you go from there? When you have the body you want, what is life like? Let us build that life around your lifestyle right now. When you create your $1 million month, what is that really like? Let's build it around your lifestyle. Let's create the freedom and abundance now, today. Shift the mindset today so that you realize the offer, the $100,000 month, has nothing to do with your happiness and your joy. It amplifies the abundance you already have in your life today. So the bottom line is this: create a bridge, that bridge offer that allows your clients to see their vision for the first time, to know that you truly, truly get them, you hear them, you see them, you understand them, you know their language more than, you know what they want more than what they know they want. You can see beyond what they see for themselves. What I like to tell clients, because I work with coaches, so what I like to tell my coaching clients is that our clients are like the little, not literally, but they're the 7-year-old girl who's standing on the bridge and she sees the land, she sees all these things. But then her dad gets to put her on his shoulders and she gets to see more than she could see when she was standing on her own. And you are that person, you are the shoulders for your clients. So that bridge is an opportunity for them to see beyond what they thought was possible. Because in that space, they get to realize, I really want this. I wanted this 15 years ago. And I need support to co-create this. Not strategies, not tips, not tricks, not blueprints, because you know what? That's going to happen organically once they get to identify clearly what they want. So they get to see that. And guess what happens towards the end of that experience? It's inevitable. It's okay. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Someone always says, how do I work with you? I need to finish this. I need this in my life. How do I work with you? And you get to decide whether you want to have an actual sales conversation or you want to have kind of like a kickstart, 90-day kickstart with them before they start working with you. Because at this point, you know them. They filled the application out already. Every question you ask during that experience, every conversation you have is tied to what you will be asking in a sales call. The great part here, the advantage is that you get to see them in action. You get to see them take action. You get to see where they stop, where they're scared, where the fear shows up. You get to see where they're excited, where the joy shows up. And you get to see if they truly, truly want this for themselves. All right? So let me know if this has been helpful for you. Check out the link to my bridge so you can co-create yours. It's been good having you.